Hello, everyone, and welcome to our dumbbell workout for today. So for today, what we're going to do is go through another pyramid workout. Hi, Kelly. How are you? So for this pyramid workout, what we're going to do is go through 5 sets of 4 different exercises. So you're going to be doing an alternating chest press. You're going to be doing Bulgarian split squats. You're going to be doing upright rows, and then we're going to finish off with deadlifts. So those are going to be the 4 that we're going to get through. So I'll just wait a couple more seconds, just let some more people get in, and so you can kind of get yourself set up. When we go through these 4 exercises, we're going to go 8 reps, 10 reps, 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps. So you're going to kind of build up and then build yourself back down. When I do this one, I typically just use one set of dumbbells for all 5 sets. So a little bit different than last week where we did increasing dumbbells throughout as we drop the reps. So we'll get started with a bit of a warm-up here. So if you can, get yourself down on a mat. I'm just going to adjust my camera here, and we're going to start with supine knee to elbows. So lying on your back, you're just going to bring your knee up to your elbow, back down, and then switch sides. So just back and forth, just opening up our hip joints here. Good. And we'll stand up, and we're going to do a little bit of agility. So forward and then back. Shuffle forward, shuffle back. Shuffle forward, shuffle back. Back and forth. Keep it up. A few more seconds here. Good. And relax. Get back down onto your mat. You're going to bend one knee over top. Have your hand over top. And then you're just going to rotate your arm, opening up in a windmill fashion. Hence why these are called T-spine windmills. And let's get the other side. So knee over top, open and close. Open and close. Good. Back up. If you have a surface to jump on, you can. We're just going to hop up and hop down. Hop up, hop down. If you don't have a surface, you can just kind of jump on the spot like that. So hop up, hop down, hop up, hop down. Keep it up. Keep going. Good job. And relax. Catch your breath quickly, and we're just going to go into a biceps and forearm stretch. So back on the mat, fingers pointing forward, just lean forward, lean back, forward, and back. So just getting some mobility here. Good. And last one we're going to do, standing up, a little punch combination. So jab, uppercut, jab, uppercut, jab, uppercut, jab, uppercut, jab, uppercut, jab, uppercut. Switch sides, jab, uppercut, 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 jab, uppercut. Good job. Catch a quick breath here, and then we're going to get going. So get your bench set up. Get going on our alternating chest presses. So I'm just going to switch my screen here. Good. So alternating chest presses. Grab your dumbbells. grab your bench, or you can do this off of the mat. So get yourself set up. When we go about with this, try and press shoulder height, or chest height. Elbows extend at the top, then back down. Up, back down, just like that. So we're going to start with 8 reps, then 10, then 12, 10, then 8. So let's get started. So one at a time here, right? So one arm up, back down, switch arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Catch your rest. Grab a drink if you need it. We're going to get going again at the 5-minute mark here. See, my timer's kind of paused here on me for some reason. Oh, it's just a little delayed. So getting ready, and we're going to hop into our second set, so now 10 reps. So up, back down, up, back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Catch your rest again. Get a drink. Let yourself breathe. If you have other dumbbells and you found that too intense, then make sure you switch them up. If they're just right, then perfect. But for our round 3, we're going to go into 12 reps here. So, and then we'll work our way back down the pyramid. So let's get ourselves ready here. In 3, 2, 1, go. So 12 reps this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that was tough for me. These last 2 are going to be pretty challenging, but at least we get to come back down the pyramid, right? So we were at 12 there, come back into 10. Remember, when you do this, stay in control. Try and stay at chest height all the way through. And make sure you're exhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down. Get a good, smooth breathing pattern as you can. So let's get started on round 4. So lying back, alternating one at a time. 2, 3, going to 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everyone. Keep it up. Keep your breathing going. Try and recover. Take your time in between sets to grab a breath. We're going into our last round with alternating. Then we'll have a minute rest as we switch into the Bulgarian. So we're going to go upper, lower, and then finish with a cool down. So let's get ready again. So finishing off our chest press with 8 reps, if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And much needed rest there. So we'll have a minute break on top of that rest that you have from that last set. So adjust your weight for Bulgarian split squats while you're recovering. I'll just introduce them. So you're going to have 1 foot up, 1 foot down. If you can have it elevated on a chair or your bench, do so. And then what you're going to do is drop your knee down and extend up. So I'll try and move my bench a bit so you can get a better view here and you can see my head as we go about it. So we still have about 30 seconds here before we go into our split squat. So for this one, I'm going to try and do all the reps on each leg, each round. You may find that you want to kind of mix it up, try and stick with me, or you can do, say for the 8 reps for each leg, 10 reps, do 5 each leg, 12 reps, do 6 each leg. So it's up to you, but let's grab our dumbbells and get started. So elevated leg, down, extend, down, extend, down, extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm switching legs. Getting my balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Catching my breath. Get a quick drink. So now we're moving up to 10 reps in about 10 seconds. So you can do 5 each leg, or you can try and do 10 each leg like I'm doing. 3, 2, 1, go. So drop, up, drop, up, drop, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not a lot of rest if you're doing it the way I'm doing. Only 10 seconds before we start the hardest one, which is the 12 rep one. So again, you can modify it if you need. Getting ready, and go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And my legs are sure burning. So if you can't tell, these exercises are great for building muscle toning. They'll do a really good job at building your strength, and you get a good amount of endurance in here as well. So let's get ready. We gotta get back to 10 reps now. So we're coming down the pyramid. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just go as deep as you're able to on these. I'm trying to go full depth for me. That may be too deep for you, or not deep enough. 2 more. and rest. So we got one more set, then we got a minute rest. Then we move back to the upper body, which for you may be welcomed, or maybe it's still a little fatigued from the chest press. So let's get going with our last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So upright rows are going to be next. I'm going to use the same weight that I used for my Bulgarians, but you can adjust if you need to. While you're resting and recovering here, upright rows, if you missed them in one of my previous workouts, what you're going to do is really drive up your elbows just above shoulder height or to shoulder height, depending on your flexibility. So from a side profile, I'm going to have just a slight bend, but I'm not hinged forward like in a bent over row. I'm really driving upright. So just pulling my elbows up to the sky as I go about it. So you're going to really work your upper traps a lot here and your biceps. So a little bit of, even though it's an upper body exercise, quite different than with our alternating chest press, which was your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Now we're going to work our biceps and our traps and a little bit of some of our other back muscles. So we'll get a good mix in here today with 2 upper, 2 lower, 1 upper push, 1 upper pull, 1 lower push, 1 lower pull. And so let's get ready and go. So upright rows, 8 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't jack up my heart rate nearly as much as those Bulgarians did. I don't know about you. Got about 25 seconds, so good amount of rest. Maybe you're still breathing a little bit hard like I am from those Bulgarians, so just big deep breaths in between. You can even kind of shake out your legs, shake out your arms, stay loose. Or maybe you just feel like sitting on a bench if you're really feeling fatigued. So we're going to get ready for round 2. So 10 reps. I'm going to show you a side profile this time. So go. 2. Exhale on the way up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Resting in between. Again, I'm kind of just walking about, staying warm, shaking out my arms, shaking out my legs. Couple deep breaths. "15 seconds, and then we will start again. And 5. So 12 reps. So this is the hard one. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So even though 12 reps are our most reps, I know I tend to find the fourth set almost the hardest because you're fatigued from those previous 3, and 10 reps are still quite a battle to get through. I don't know if you find the same. If you do, you're probably working with the right weight. So we'll get going in 3 seconds. So this time, 10 reps. So again, I'll show you a side profile here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. One thing we always try and do when we're doing the upright rows is just try not to get too above shoulder height with your elbow, because it really starts to pinch in on your neck. So that's why that stopping point is right around shoulder height. Most people don't really have the flexibility to get much higher anyways, but if they do try and get that much higher, then it typically turns out poorly because they end up just compressing through their neck. So we got our last set of our uprights, and we're going to finish off with deadlifts. So get ready and go. So 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job, everyone. So we got some well-earned rest before we go into our last group. So switch up your weight, grab a drink of water, catch your breath. And then get ready for your deadlifts. So for the deadlifts, what we're going to do is hinge forward, keeping the weights right in front of your shins as best as you can. Once you get to that bottom level, so you may need a little bit of knee bend, then flex your abs, pull through your hamstrings, glutes, and drive yourself up. So from a side profile, it looks like this. So I'm hinging, so my butt goes back, slight knee bend. I get to that bottom part, so you see my back is nice and flat. I'm going to flex my abs, pull through my hamstrings and glutes, go to a standing position. So if I'm flexed through my glutes, then I won't overarch through here because my glutes are stopping me at a full stand. So again, 8, 10, 12, 10, 8 on the way back down. Make sure you have an appropriate weight if you can. We got 10 seconds before we start. I'll show you a front profile first. So 3, 2, 1, go. Drive. Hip width apart with your stance. Bend your knees as much as you need to. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we get to rest. So most people probably find that the leg exercises really raise your heart rate a lot more than, say, the upper body exercises. That's completely normal. And the reason why is because you're going through such a larger motion. So your whole body's coming forward, your whole body's coming up. Whereas with a chest press, it's literally only your arm moving. So it's a lot less body motion, a lot less oxygen that's needed. So we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1. So 10 reps. So drive up, squeezing the glutes at the top. 4, 5, going to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another helpful trick when you're doing deadlifts is trying to keep your gaze forward. So you don't want to be overextending through So you don't want your chin up, or you'll get this exaggerated curve through your back and too much strain through your neck. You don't want to have your chin tucked because then you're round at your back. So you want to have it straightforward. So I can't really see this too well, but when I'm looking at the screen here, I can tell that I have a straight line from my hips all the way through the top of my head. That's what we want to go for. And so let's get going. 12 reps. So good form. Exhale on the way up. 5. That's the hard part for this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The other part about exhaling on the way up is it forces you to brace your core. So kind of forces you to keep your spine in a good, safe posture. We have 2 sets left. So we're working down the pyramid now. Fatigue's probably hitting us a bit. Heart rate might be going pretty good too, depending on what weight you're using and what your cardio is like. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I deserve a good seat to rest this time. So we got 15 seconds before we start our 5th and final round of our 4th exercise and final exercise. Then we'll go into a cool down. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 8 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And put your weights away once you're done. I'm going to move my bench out of the way and get my mat back out. And we'll move into a cool down in about 10 seconds here. So we're going to start with a TFL stretch. So standing posture, left leg over top of your right. Then you're going to kick your right hip out to the side and lean towards your left. So I'm nice and upright as I go about here. And switch sides. And into a kneeling posture. Lean forward so you feel the stretch in that back hip. And then that arm comes up. And you're just going to feel the stretch all the way through this side, all the way down into your quad. And let's switch sides. So other leg forward, lean, that arm up. Good. Next one's a cobra. So hands underneath your shoulders. Let your hips slowly sink to the ground, looking to the sky, or at least forward like I am. And we're just going to breathe into this. Every time you exhale, just try and let your hips release to the ground, just even if it's a millimeter. And child's pose, so hands come forward now. Sit your butt back into your hips. You can wind your knees if you need that help. Forehead to the mat. And creep your fingertips forward. Again, just breathing. Good. And I'll show you this one from a kneeling posture. So we're just going to do a wrist stretch. So hand up like this, pushing with your fingers to extend. And then let's just drop down into a flex. And let's switch sides. So extend and drop down into a flex. One way might be tighter than another. If it is, you should work on it a bit more. And our last one's going to be a neck stretch. So just grabbing our neck and gently pulling it to the side till you feel the stretch. And while I'm doing this, I'm just trying to drop my fingertips to the ground just to make that stretch a bit greater. So from those upright rows, this can get tight, especially if you're working at a desk a lot. Let's switch sides. Good. That's it for our dumbbell workout on Monday. So hope you get to enjoy the rest of your day and follow our YouTube channel and check out all of the rest of our classes. They're all great options. And I will see you next week. Thank you.